Perfect. Perfect. Oh, I didn't put my watch on. You know what? That's all right. I don't need it. I miss the guys at the old gun store. I really do. Hey, ho, let's go. There we go. Okay, here we go. Here we go, satellite radio. Yeah, this thing's just about out of gas. Right to the bottom of the flange, just like we always do, right? Yeah, good enough. It's enough gas to get us around town. It's really, I've said it a bunch of times, I don't really go on long trips on this thing. It's just an around town bike for me. Very nice. How much gas was that? 2.339 gallons. Huh. Let's do a little maths. It's not really hard to figure out, is it? 101.8 divided by 2.339. 43 miles to the gallon. I figured it was in the mid-40s. I was pretty good. Pretty good. 108 on this tank. Uh-oh. Something has gone wrong. We got 2704.1 on the odometer. Trip A somehow has 101, and we've only got 85.7 on the... Oh, you know what? I think I remember. I screwed up and pushed this one when I didn't mean to. That's all right. Well, that was the big number one thing that had to be done. Is yeah, get that sorted. So I'll tell you, I haven't been riding because it's let's clear that. 43 miles to the gallon still. Go back this way just because traffic wise it's easier. Did I get my card and everything? Yeah, I did. Okay. Woohoo! Yeah, it's been like 500 million degrees every day. Just kidding. It's been about 40-41 degrees most days, which is 103 105 for all of us Americanos. What it is it's just too hot. People talk about, oh, the humidity and exhaust. We got to be loud. People talk about the horrible humidity in other places, and yeah, I agree. The humidity can really get you. It's like 40% here, 30% lately. That's kind of unusual for us. We usually down in the teens for humidity, but 100 degrees, all summer long. That's typical. That's just the way it goes. I could totally split that, but then I got to race really hard to get in front and stay in front of all these people, and I just don't want to do that. That car sounds horrible, dude. It's way too loud. Come on, red light. It's too hot. It's already too hot. So anyway, yeah, it's just 100 million degrees out every day. And the thing is about it, it doesn't cool down here. It'll get down to like 90 degrees at night. So you're looking at, what, the mid-30s, the low 30s Celsius. Fahrenheit, you're looking at 90 degrees at 1 o'clock in the morning, you know? And it's just miserable. It doesn't cool off. When you come out in the morning, it's already hotter than hell. You know, if it got down to 85, you're lucky. So it's just one of those things. It's not pleasant to be outside ever for about 2 months out of the year here. I got up this morning and I didn't realize that was a turn only lane there. Yeah, I got up this morning and I got out and it was like 6 o'clock because I woke up at a little bit before 6 and I laid there and just kind of, you know, scratched my backside and breathed in and out morning breath and all the stuff you do when you wake up and don't want to get up. You think you're funny, lady? Was that supposed to be cute? You're not driving a stick shift. You know, there's no need to pause right there. Anyway, I got up about 5-10 after 6 and I walked out and there was an actual chill in the air. There was just a bit of a nip. It was nice. It was oh, good luck, buddy. Good grief. So yeah, there was just a little bit of a nip in the air. It got cool last night. That is so nice. Oh, that is just glorious. And here it is. I don't have my watch on me. 9:51. It's almost 10 o'clock in the morning. And it's actually still kind of cool out as long as you're moving and not in the direct sunlight. Well, if you stop in the direct sunlight, then yeah, it's a little bit warmer and it's a little uncomfortable. But we're, you know, usually it's pushing up into the high 90s by now, and it's I don't know what it is, because nothing cooled off. Everything around you is radiating heat, you know. So I think that plays a factor in it too. There's no place to get out of it. But since it cooled off last night, whew, big bump. Since it cooled off last night, it's actually kind of nice out right now. Which, thank God. Whew. Here we go. What are we doing? What are we doing? Recall Newsom. Recall Newsom. Screw that guy. I hope he dies in a fiery plane crash, and I hope it hurts the whole time he's dying. I just saw a Vespa pushing up the sidewalk. I hope he makes it. I'm not going to stop and check it out. Yeah, Gavin Newsom, man. So there's a fun thing. We had a judge say no. The entirety of the California law on high-capacity magazines, or they call them large-capacity magazines. The real world, we call them magazines, you know, because they just are. The judge decided that was unconstitutional. I talked about that in another video. Do not do what I said in that video. I'm going to actually take that video down. I pinned a comment, don't do that, because they've actually screwed us over in the wording of the stay. So the Ninth Circuit is going to be doing, I think, an 11-judge panel on this case. I can't imagine why it would take 11 judges to go, shall not be infringed. Well, let's talk about, I guess it would take 11 judges. They're about that retarded. Shall not be infringed, man. Shall not be infringed. By who? By anybody. Ever. In what way? In any way. Shall not be infringed. It's pretty cut and plain. I mean, it's not real hard to... You don't need a legal degree There are two different types of qualifiers in the legal sense. There's shall and should. If it's a should, it's a recommendation. And that's more for, any judicial people to go, well, this is how it might be looked at if we're, deciding this way or that way on this thing. Kind of says should, let's lean more towards that, right? It doesn't say should not be infringed. It says shall not be infringed. Shall is absolute. You shall do this. That means you do it. Period, paragraph, end of story. You shall not do that. Period, paragraph, end of story. It's just straight up. Shalls are absolute. Shall not be infringed. Anyway, I keep going on about that. So, it is so nice out right now. God, it just feels amazing. I'm going to point myself in the direction of the AAA. And then hopefully the optometrist, I'll call them again. I called them before I pulled out of the neighborhood there, but no response. Now there is a dead motorcyclist. You stomp your brakes on that Frisbee and crash. Oh my God. I almost died. No, you didn't. Shut up. I'll tell you a good one. I was watching Shade Tree Surgeon. He just popped a quick, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Well, I have very often said in the past, if I have to stand in a line and Jesus was passing out free healings and words of wisdom, and I had to stand in too long of a line, I just would skip it. Green arrow to the right. I will come back to this. Wow, that is a line and a half. Target, John? Yeah, Target. Gonna do business with Target in a way. I haven't done business with Target since they decided, oh, we're gonna let the guys go into the girls' restroom as long as they're wearing a dress. We kind of like, all right, well, shit. Now, I believe Mama has been going to Target and just not talking about it. I have not been in a Target since that started. I don't do Target anymore. You guys want to be retarded and do stupid stuff, then you don't get my business. It's just that simple. Which is a concept I will hit one more time in my chat today with you. But right now, I'll tell you why I'm going into Target. I buy my glasses at Ken's Optical on North Chester. I've been doing that for years and years. It is finally time once again for me to buy glasses. I still have my little round ones that I've been wearing since I think 97 or 98. Maybe it was 96. I don't remember. But the little round ones, you looking at them here, there's a picture. The little round ones I started wearing in the mid to late 90s sometime. And I wore them all the way up until, I think, well, after Becca was born. So, I can't remember when I switched to these rectangular frame ones, but it was well after the rectangular frames came in and were cool, and then they just weren't the new coolness wore off of it. I'm like, all right, I guess I'll change. And only because I can't get the round ones anymore. You can't buy those. They're just not available, which is too bad. Those ones in particular. I'm not saying you can't get glasses like that, but their safety frames are ANSI rated. They're really heavy duty. They're really hard to damage or hurt. I've had 3 pairs of them. I still have 2 viable frames for them. So what I will do talking to a friend who does Cerakoting on firearms. That's a ceramic polymer coating that's really tough. It stands up. What I will do is take those 2 round pairs, and I'm going to I'm going to strip them down, strip everything off of them, the ear pieces, the nose pieces, all the screws out of them, and take them to him, and he's going to Cerakote them, probably matte black for me. Maybe like a satin, I think a satin black. And then I will take them to Ken's Optical, where, like I said, I've been doing business for decades now. And I will have him put them all back together. New screws, new everything, new lenses. My problem with everything is my eyes have changed so much that I usually get my lenses to correction of 2015. They will do that if you ask them to. It takes a little bit longer than the exam, and but they'll do it. So I usually get my glasses written, my prescription written to a correction of 2015. My eyesight is so terrible. But I'm not even 20/20 through this pair of glasses right now. I'm probably more like 20/30, 20/25, somewhere like that. So also, because I'm getting older, my up close is starting to go. And I really need bifocals. But I think what I'm going to try to do, I'm going to talk to this optometrist, and what I'm going to try to do is see if I can get away with doing the reading glasses thing and not having bifocals. Bifocals, man, I can get a pair of glasses like I'm wearing right now for like $160, you know. If you put bifocals in there, they jump right up to like $280, you know. I don't know prices on glasses, but I don't have an eye doctor. The gal that I was using was there at Ken's, and she quit doing all that, so I don't know what happened to her, where she went. Before her, it was the guy in the basement at Sears. Sears is out of business. That guy's gone, whatever. So Ken's, I called him, and I talked to Junior there. And I asked him, where are we going for eye exams now? Where are you sending us? Because I need my eyes checked. He said, oh, we're going to Target. Okay, well, I don't like Target. I don't do business with Target, but, you know, it's an optometrist in the Target, so I guess they're getting rent money off of the whole thing, but I had to shift my helmet there. They're getting rent money off of it. I don't care for that, but, you know, what are you going to do? You can't. I'm still not going to go into Target and buy stuff at Target, but I do need to get my eyes checked, and he recommended them. I was going to go to Costco, because we're members at Costco. They won't answer the phone. Well, okay, good enough. You you blew it. They're supposed to be open today. Says on their website they're open at 9:30. They didn't answer the phone at 9:30. They didn't answer it again at 10 a.m. So I left a message, and then I went ahead and booked an appointment for the 12th of next month up here at this Target. So cool. Done and dusted on that. Oh, aggravated as hell too. I don't want to wear a mask, you know. This is one of those places that requires a mask, and they're gonna have to lay off that. Matter of fact, I'm probably gonna make a phone call or write an email. What was it, a few weeks to slow the spread? We did all that. We did all that. It's over. The whole thing's over, you know. Yeah, COVID's still a thing, but it's not. The masks, it didn't overrun the hospitals. It didn't any of that shit. We don't need the masks. You don't need the masks. This bullshit. It's just straight up communism. Oh, there's a cop with a dog. Colon cancer awareness. Oh man, they said Chadwick Boseman died from colon cancer. That's sad. That sucks. I have no idea who that guy was or what he was about. He played the Black Panther in the movies, and I thought he did a really good job of it too. I was really impressed with him in that. I always park up here. I don't know why I shouldn't this time. is this line? So there you go. I'm at AAA. I got the title turned in. There was a little bit of confusion as to how exactly that's supposed to go, but I think she's got it. The gals that work here are always very nice. They're fantastic to deal with. The customer service is terrific. So I kind of said some things about this waiting outside shit, and I didn't say a whole lot. I kept it toned down. It's not her fault. Well, I don't know if she agrees with this crap or not, but... So here's the thing, you come in, they're only open for 4 hours now. You can't go inside unless you're actually being helped. There's all the chairs are put away in the waiting area. You have to sit out here, and it's starting to get hot, right? Then you have to wear a face mask to go in and deal with them, and they've got these stupid plastic shields everywhere. It's ridiculous. We're standing out here in the heat. That goes to customer service. We're standing out here in the heat, miserable. Very unhappy with that, and it's not her fault. That's why I didn't really go into it with her. Man, once you're moving, it's not bad again, you know, but it's getting hot. You're sitting there under the tree, and there's not enough shade to keep the sun off of you, really. I should have took the car. I guess they have it where they'll call you when they're ready for you if you're like waiting in the car, which, you know, now you're sitting out in the car running the engine all day. Aggravation. Well, hopefully she got it squared away. Hopefully she got it squared away. Man, I'm just so friggin' angry. Oh, that's right. This is all closed down now. If you think I'm being a jerk, or you think I'm an idiot on this stuff, I've looked into it. I've read this stuff. You're wrong. And I'm sick of listening to people go, science deniers. I'm not a science denier. I'm looking at the actual science. I'm looking at the actual science. You know? The numbers do not support the actions that we're taking. Ooh, I dipped my rear tire into the mud a little bit there. Look at all that. Isn't that something? I can't imagine why they had to go that deep. All right, I'm gonna meander off to the house and go home and get in the air conditioning. I really tell you what, except for the having to wait in the parking lot and not having the car air conditioner. If I'd have realized I was gonna have to go through that, I would have just taken the car. But I got to ride my bike today. That was really cool. That was really cool. I'm glad I got to ride. I like this thing. I like it a lot. And it's just now getting hot enough to, you know, really be a pain in the butt, so. Well, there's about 2 hours of me screaming at the inside of my windshield. I'll have to edit that down to like 15 minutes. Oh boy, guys. Whatever's going on in life for you, wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, we gotta stop wearing these masks, guys. I get there's gonna be times where we just don't have a choice. We need to do it, but we need to start trending towards, no, I'm not putting up with this. We really do. We need to start standing up for ourselves. This whole thing's a lie. This whole thing is a lie, and we need to get out from under it. We need to start voting out the people that are in support of this. We really do. So I don't know that it can be fixed here in California. Too many people that are of a proper mindset have left. And I don't think you'll ever see this state go back to correct. And so many have left that the real estate prices are showing it. I can't, you know, a few years ago I could have sold my house and had enough money to pay cash for something similar in a state that's worth living in. And that's just not the case anymore. That's not going to be the case going forward. It's just going to get worse and worse. So anyway, we got to stand up for ourselves on this stuff, guys. And one guy saying, hey, I'm not going to do business with you on account of this. You know, it's important that A, you stop doing business with them. B, you explain to them why you're stopping doing business with them. And you know what? Forgiveness is fair play, man. If they go, hey, you know what? This isn't working. We need to stop it. Go do business with them. Encourage them to stop doing this stupid stuff. That's my take. Whatever you do, don't have magazines shipped through a relative to California. You can't do that. Anyway, all right, guys. I'm out. I'm going to head home. Good Lord. Good luck and Godspeed, everybody.
Picture so perfect we play through, only 'cause you set up the angle.